4 months in Utah, living on another continent, speaking a foreign language the entire time, traveling to some of the most beautiful places on earth, and building your social life from scratch. My exchange semester here in Cedar City has been an incredible experience, and I'm sad that it's coming to an end. I've been here for 3.5 months with 2 more weeks to go, and I'm really grateful for everything I've experienced. It all started on January 1st when my plane took off from Finland at 7:30 a.m. Just 24 hours earlier, I had struggled with the worst norovirus I've ever had. Luckily, I felt well enough to fly all the way from Oulu to Salt Lake City. The entire journey was long, and with flight delays and transfers, I finally arrived in Cedar City 48 hours after starting the trip. The first orientation was exciting, and so were the first weeks after that. I love getting to know new people, so I really enjoyed those first weeks. I started traveling just 1.5 weeks after arriving in Cedar City. Ever since then, I've traveled almost every weekend to different national and state parks. After the first 2 months, I had already visited all 5 of Utah's national parks. Spring break was the turning point. I traveled to the Grand Canyon, where I witnessed one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen, and then continued on to Phoenix. After spring break, I finally felt that I had settled down and no longer had such a strong urge to travel. It was nice to spend more time in Cedar City as the weather became nicer and warmer. One of the biggest highlights of my exchange semester has been traveling around Utah and its surrounding areas. The red cliffs here are so different from what I'm used to. I've also met a lot of new people and made many acquaintances and friends. Coming from Finland, I've noticed that Americans are generally more outgoing and approachable, which has been refreshing. Overall, it has been a memorable and enriching experience to live on another continent and build my social circle from scratch. I didn't know anyone before coming to SAU, and I was the only Finn studying here during the entire semester. Building a relatively large social circle in just a few months has been rewarding. After this exchange semester, I feel like I could start my life almost anywhere if I ever decided to live abroad. 4 months is a short time, and one challenge I've faced is not having built close friendships so far. As someone who values deeper connections with others, this has made me miss my loved ones back home. Still, most of the time I've loved being here, and I feel like this semester has been the best of the 6 I've had at the university so far. I'm so grateful that I took the opportunity to have an exchange semester in Utah, and I highly recommend studying abroad to everyone. This exchange semester was a blast.